Zach, what were you just saying before we started recording?
I was just saying, has everyone got their Christmas trees yet?
Oh, yeah. It's up and ready to go. Elyse and I got a fake Christmas tree several years ago, but it's so big that it takes up so much space when it's not a Christmas tree. We may as well just leave it up all year round. But this is like year 4 or 5, so we're definitely getting our monies back on it.
I didn't realize how expensive real trees are, but it makes sense because...
They're trees.
Yeah, they're trees.
They are
They're real trees.
Yeah.
You know what isn't as expensive as a tree? A seed. We should all buy Christmas seeds, and then in
Christmas seeds.
Christmas seeds, and then in 10 years we'll all have trees.
That feels like the basis of a rom-com of old friends decide to go in and get a bunch of Christmas seeds, and they're like, when these trees are ready to be cut down, we'll come back no matter where our lives are.
And marry each other.
Wow. Oh, it's like it, but nice.
Well, when we've come back, AJ's converted. And so he's like, I don't even use a Christmas tree anymore.
Yeah, I've converted to DVD.
But I think it sounds like a business plan.
Sounds great.
Like we start we make Christmas seeds a thing like Elf on the Shelf.
Yeah.
You know?
Because trees are so expensive. Hey, everybody. Trees,
James
Christmas
Williams here.
trees are so expensive. Aren't they, guys?
Hell yeah. Yeah.
They are.
Really
As someone who has purchased a real Christmas tree every year for the last 5 years, and I've been like, oh, I can get a slightly bigger one. I can get a slightly bigger one. Yeah, it's like $250 for a Christmas
I'm
tree.
trying to do a commercial, AJ.
Oh,
I
okay.
just need you to say
Sorry.
yeah.
I thought this was a real thing.
I just wanted you to say yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what isn't expensive? Seeds.
Yeah, I just like to talk to 10 minutes about how much.
Well,
I'm sorry, I missed the bit.
The trees that we used to get when I was a kid, because my mom she would never go get the Christmas tree by herself. She would always bring me, and she would always bring me in my manual chair because that looked more pathetic.
Oh my God.
And we would always find the tree that was, lopsided, wasn't trimmed, and you'd be like, "Could we get this for $10?" And we would always get a $10 tree.
Wow.
I'm surprised that you didn't try and go to the really nice tree, and then when they tell you how expensive it is, then you turn to the lopsided tree and then you do a whole shtick where you're like, "This is fine, Mom. This is plenty."
No, because Charlie Brown teaches us that the crappy trees are actually the best. And that's what we would always get a Charlie Brown tree and love it. And then a few years ago, my mom got a plastic tree and I was outraged. I was like, this ruins Christmas.
Yeah.
So then she starts getting, she puts in my old room, she puts a little real tree.
That's
nice.
Like you died.
Yeah, and if the tree dies,
Yeah.
Zach dies.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
He's connected.
Yeah.
So do you get a little Charlie Brown tree for yourself?
Yeah, little tree for myself. And now, since Carly and I are staying
Together
here for the holiday,
okay.
we're going to keep this marriage going. We're staying here for the holidays, and that's why we have our own tree here. What do you think of it?
It's very nice.
It's beautiful.
It's very beautiful.
Yeah, we just need to collect more ornaments because we don't have our collection of ornaments.
I noticed a lot of what you do have on there is very Christian. Like you know how some people treat Christmas very religiously?
Yeah.
There's is that a manger?
I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, all stations of the cross represented on that tree.
Yeah, well, it's just what they had at the Walmart.
Yeah, wow.
Is that a picture of Kirk Cameron?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, this old man is not Santa Claus. It's actually it's a writer on Speechless named Tim Doyle.
Okay.
Who ghosted the Speechless writers room and said he wasn't going to leave, and then he left. So Carrie Rosen, another writer on Speechless who's Jewish, got me this old man Tim Doyle ornament.
That was the most Grandpa Simpson story ever.
Well, it's the ghost of writer's room past.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm just trying to start the podcast.
right.
Oh, you did great. That was great.
That's all.
Welcome to a very festive episode of Answer 4. No, this is not our holiday episode, but we're getting into the spirit of the season, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess.
And even if it's, I don't know when Hanukkah is this year, but if it's Hanukkah,
AJ will know 10 years from now
Shalom.
after he's converted.
yeah, you'll know.
Yeah, he'll know.
I'll know.
This is a comedy podcast disguised as a trivia podcast. We ask silly questions and get even sillier answers.
Yeah.
I'm Elyse Willems. I'm the moderator, and I am joined by, let's see, who should I introduce first?
Wow.
Who wants it? Who wants it bad enough? What are you going to do for me if I introduce
I
you?
don't have a
I'll
bit
paint
yet.
your walls. I'll
AJ.
paint your walls.
AJ, you go.
Okay, hi, I'm AJ LoCascio. I'm going to have to paint Elyse Willems' walls. You may know me as the guy sitting between Elyse and Zach. Zach!
Zach got the ball.
Zach wants
The
it. I can
mistletoe's
tell.
over your head, Zach.
You're going to get kissed by a question.
Beautiful.
Wow. Is this what you would do when you would buy a tree? Cough for the man, Zach. Cough.
We don't think he'll make it through Christmas.
I just want to be underneath the tree.
Underneath the tree?
Yeah,
There's no room under there.
Well, I've never.
out a beautiful plot of land for him where we'll bury him.
I gotta be underneath the tree, because that's where all the presents are, and that's where all the water is.
We can't afford water, but we can for the tree.
My name's James Willems. I'm a comedian. I'm a writer. I'm a voice actor.
What?
But more importantly, I'm the CEO of Christmas Seeds,
Oh.
a new business that's going to save you thousands of dollars over the course of the next 10 years.
Of
on
your
Christmas.
lifetime.
Hey,
Yeah.
if you need a seed to put you in the spirit, it's Christmas seeds.
Yeah.
Christmas Seeds.
Seeds
they're
and
not
greetings.
necessarily seeds for a tree either. That's part of the surprise. What
Wow.
am I planting?
Yeah, exactly.
You might wind up with some Christmas tomatoes.
Also, like, we'll peddle all these Christmas seeds and sell thousands, hundreds upon thousands, but then we'll find that they're corrupted and they create like the blight from Inception or whatever, that all the
no.
crops
Oh.
die because of the virus spread
From
by the
Interstellar?
Christmas seeds. Yeah. What did I say? Oh, I said Inception. I meant Interstellar. I get my
You get your
my Christopher Nolan
Nolan's-
movies confused sometimes.
Also, nobody heard my seeds and greetings.
I heard it.
Okay.
It was
All
good.
right.
Wow.
Thank you,
Say it
Elyse.
again.
That's
Say
the
it again as though it's new.
Oh, seeds and greetings from Seedsa Claus.
Seeds of Claus doesn't work as
Want
well.
my seed? I'll come to your house at night in the middle of the night down your chimney and give you some of my Christmas seeds.
What do you want for Christmas? I don't know, just some seed.
Well, here I am,
Oh,
full of
okay.
seed.
All right. I don't like Santa Claus.
I don't like making Santa Claus all perfect.
I'm not Santa
He's not
Claus. I'm
pervy. He's
Seedsa
giving-
Claus.
He's a spokesman for my company.
Oh,
In 2005, Scrubs actor Zach Braff punched a 12-year-old boy in the stomach. Why? Why?
You tell us. You tell us. I don't have any.
Zach Braff, you know him, Scrubs, he's the lead character. He dated
Does-
Florence Pugh for a
Does
while.
someone need a reason to punch a
Garden
12-year-old
State.
boy? Yeah, Garden State. You've named all three of his things. The commercials that he does with Donald Faison now
Yeah.
for, I think,
Yeah.
the
Wait a
internet.
minute. What about that movie he kickstarted?
I don't
Kickstarted
know.
a movie?
What was that?
The follow-up to Garden State about being a dad in L.A.
Oh,
What?
I didn't
Is that
see it.
Did that come out?
Yeah,
I
What was
didn't
it
see
called? The Sunshine State?
something like that. Well, isn't that Florida?
Yeah.
I don't know. What is California known as? Bear Country?
Bear State. Yeah,
Yeah,
Bear, City.
Country.
Yeah,
is
bear,
it?
bear country.
Bear Country.
Why did he sock this preteen in the gut?
Was he getting picked on? And it took Donald Faison was trying to build him up like, hey man, you can't take that from him anymore. You got to defend yourself. And so he worked himself up into a froth. And when the kid was like, hey, I don't care for Garden State, he just socked him in the tummy.
Keeping it real. I'm keeping it real.
Yeah. My grandma used to tell me if I punch a kid in the face, she'll give me a chocolate bar. Should I unpack that with you guys?
Yeah, wait. Did she want you to stand up for yourself? What?
She did, but that was how it was presented.
Oh my gosh.
And that was the whole thing with my family. It's like my family would say, if you come home crying to us because some kid bullied you, we'll make you cry worse. That's like an actual thing they'd say.
That feels like abuse, AJ.
Yeah.
No. We're gonna roll past it. But they would say to me that basically they were like, "But."
And this is why I don't like when James teases you, because I think he needs to build you up and be a good.
Well, one day I'm gonna sock him and I'm gonna get a chocolate bar out of it from my dead grandmother.
Wait. What you're saying is that your book it was punching kids in the face?
Yeah, I'd get a Hershey bar.
I punched 5 kids in the face. I get 5 chocolate bars.
And basically, it's like printing money. It's just just bopping all these kids in the head like little bunny foo-foo.
He's ruining us.
We can't afford all these chocolate bars. There's kids with black eyes everywhere.
Did you ever get a chocolate bar because you punched someone?
I did actually, because there was a kid bullying me when I was like 5. And he was like, yeah. And I was like, I'll punch him right in the nose. And I got a chocolate bar. Oh. It was Zach Braff. How did you know?
I mean, I guess the answer would be that Zach Braff's parents told him that if he punches a boy in the stomach, he gets a chocolate bar.
But he was 31 when they told him.
Hungry, so he did it.
Was it a Make-A-Wish kid who was just like, all I want for Christmas is this crooked tree and Zach Braff to suck me in the tummy?
Oh, was it a preteen Zach because you have the same name? And
I was like, I don't think many people are going to punch me in the stomach. So could you please do it as my favorite actor from one thing?
Name it. Name one thing.
Scoops.
Worth it. Worth inquiring.
Well, I'll tell you, when he did it, it was actually on camera at the time.
Okay.
Well,
and it was part of a TV show.
Was it a telethon?
Is Jerry one of Jerry's kids?
Yep.
It was like on the thermometer. It was a benchmark. It was like the stretch goal.
If we make $50,000 for the Los Angeles food bank, I'll punch this kid.
It's just the
phones are lighting up.
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
All right, here we go.
Zach Braff didn't know he was being filmed when this happened.
Was this for Punk?
It had to be for Punk, because I
Oh.
remember he was a really bad sport. Because it was like his car or something was set on fire or stolen or whatever, or it was supposed to be his car, and then I think that was Punked.
Punked was I hated. I didn't like Punked.
Same.
I don't like it. I don't like mean pranks. I don't like stuff like that. And I looking back at it, it just gets worse and worse with time that they were doing this. I don't care if they're celebrities. To be dehumanizing and tricking people in that way, I don't like it.
I don't like prank shows either. I do think that in terms of prank shows, at least they were picking on celebrities. These people who spend so much time cultivating their image that is oftentimes false, occasionally having the veneer. But the problem is it's celebrities doing this to celebrities. So you know that like if something was like, there's always that point where they can go, you can't show that. I refuse to allow you to show this or whatever if it was really that bad. So I guess ultimately it's all false anyway.
Do you think there's unreleased, like
probably
buried Punked episodes where someone... Wow.
I bet there were full on canceled ones. But okay, so bear with me here.
Okay.
The child was an actor hired to vandalize Zach Braff's new car with spray paint in an episode of Punked.
Oh my God.
So Zach Braff comes out of this liquor store. He sees this kid spray painting, covering his car in spray paint. He chases him down. And then he caught the kid. And now the episode cuts out a lot of this because I guess he caught the kid and he punched him in the stomach and he's like screaming at him. They cut that from the episode. Wow. And then it got to a point where like Ashton Kutcher then intervenes or whatever. And
holds the kid's arms behind his back so that way he can throw in 4 more haymakers.
And he's like threatening the kid with jail and calling him all this stuff, whatever. So Ashton Kutcher intervenes and he's like, you got punked. And then Zach Braff does he goes from being enraged to just, what are you going to do? You got to be now it's a lighthearted, like, oh, you got me kind of thing. And then he says, I can't believe I nearly beat up a 5-year-old on national TV. So so they cut out him hitting this kid or whatever. Zach Braff goes and he says that it was too dark and he couldn't tell that it was a kid, whatever. But then there's the footage. I don't know, right?
It's
but then,
like 4'1" child running away.
Yeah, but then he did an AMA.
I thought it was a little person. I was being very progressive.
Yeah.
He did do a Reddit AMA though, where he in the AMA wrote, I punched him in the stomach, parentheses, as I recall. Who amongst you wouldn't have? They edited it out though. You're not allowed to punch little kids on MTV, lame. I didn't even know about this episode. So I just couldn't believe, but it was not a cheap car. So
I
Maybe
like
he
that the story starts with him coming out of a liquor store.
Yeah, that's the
he was
first.
with Donald Faison.
Yeah, but like the whole premise is about him getting into his car and they're coming out of a liquor store is just funny. Not that they're drinking on the way out.
I think they were probably going to a party or something, picking up some drinks to bring
In the
with them.
valley? Everywhere in LA takes only 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's true.
They were going to a Christmas seeds party. Where
Yeah.
they exchange.
Yeah, that's how you water Christmas seeds with a little bit of eggnog.
I don't know how to feel about this though, but I can't believe like early 2000s reality TV. I mean, it's still wild, but that was truly the Wild West.
I don't like that
everything-
at all. You know what?
everything
We've all seen a couple episodes of Punk'd, but like, right?
Or several seasons.
Or several. Yeah. The transition from I'm so angry, I'm going to kill you to, hey, you're on a show. It's you've been punked, bro.
Yeah.
That like hard stop where their face has to turn and they go, ha ha ha, is the most painful thing to watch. And every once in a while you'll get someone who's like, no, actually, I am mad. That was stupid. And whenever that happened, I was happy because I was like, yeah, that was a really mean thing to do. And most of the time they're mean. They're very rarely something that's funny or creative. It's just mean.
There's a Stone Cold Steve Austin one where the prank was that like, if I recall, the prank was that someone valeted his car wrong. And so the manager was going to come out and rip into the valet for being a bad valet in front of Stone Cold Steve Austin. And I believe Stone Cold got involved and it went,
Stunner?
You're the manager here. You can't throw him under the bus for this. Leave that guy alone. Like he basically tried to diffuse it.
Hit him with a stunner?
And then he stunned him.
Maybe everyone should get punked once so we could test your true character.
I don't know if that's a test of anyone's character, really, but it's just, I always think those are interesting when you see those moments and the person goes like, wait a minute, you were being ridiculous right now. Why are you acting that way?
Wow.
But
that's
Well, I think I've given us all a lot to think about, and maybe we won't be doing our Scrubs rewatch podcast like we had planned.
Well, we'll just skip to the reunion.
Oh, no thanks. I don't like Scrubs in any way.
I've never really watched it.
I never watched it either.
I didn't watch it either. I didn't know anyone that did. It's just one of those shows that existed. I mean, I saw clips and I was like, oh, I appreciate that it's wacky comedy, I guess. It's like a little bit absurd, but I never watched it.
I didn't care for their buffoonery.
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
Yeah.
This next question comes from James's longtime friend,
Mom.
His mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Chris Hopkins.
Oh,
You've met AJ.
Mm-hmm. Prison
you
dentist.
dined with him in New York City.
He's a
we
he's a
supped
dentist.
upon the souls of New York
together
together as one.
Chris and James have been friends for a long time. Chris emailed me a question
Amazing.
for the show.
Is it about teeth?
Actually, no,
Oh,
it's not.
okay.
And it's about another one of Chris's interests. Chris was the first person that introduced me to the James Webb telescope.
Mm-hmm.
Chris is very interested in science. He flew to New York City just to see Dune on IMAX.
Mm-hmm. True.
Wow.
But this question is not about the James Webb telescope. It is about the Large Hadron Collider that CERN uses to study particles and matter. But so, from Chris, the Large Hadron Collider is the world's largest particle accelerator buried underneath the French-Swiss border. Prior to its first test in 2008, some experts argued that it should not be activated because it might do what?
Here's what I think. I think that's why we have the Mandela effect.
That's
yes.
what Elyse subscribes to this theory as well.
I make a podcast called 30 Morbid Minutes where we talk about morbid things. And we did an episode on the Mandela effect and the Hadron Collider in 2016 because it had a ferret get into it, I think. And it
Ferrets just
malfunctioned.
roam
Yeah. Where was
in the French Alps or whatever?
I don't know, but a lot of people, like you're saying, Zach, point to that as the where basically time split.
Yeah.
And
I love those. I think it's very fun, but it's also one of those super privileged like things were fine before that. Everything was fine. It's bad now, but it's fine. It was
I
fine.
don't know if it's a fine thing, right, Zach?
I don't know if it's did people say it's worse now?
It's not a good or bad thing. It's a shared memory thing, like
Just-
Berenstein, Bernstein, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that the theory of
But then how do we
Mandela?
explain the split? Because some people remember things right. I was on a React channel. Remember React channel? I was on a React channel all about Mandela effect stuff, and I got most of it right.
Was it named after
I
Howie?
got most of it right too.
Yeah.
No,
I
it
was
wasn't
like-
named after Howie Mandel.
Was it Howie Mandela effect?
No,
That's what it is.
Nelson Mandela.
Yeah, because some of us remember him as a man with hair.
There was a conversation happening amongst a group of people in a green room at Dragon Con,
Mhm.
and they started talking about whether some people thought that Nelson Mandela had died in like the 80s or whatever, but he was like, that's not the case.
Yeah.
So some people remembered his life and death differently, and that was where the term, I think, first got coined.
It's like the movie Kazam starring Shaq.
Yes.
Or no, sorry, there was Shazam starring Shaq, and then Kazam starring.
No, Kazam is Shaq.
Okay, then there's the one with Sinbad that doesn't
Sinbad.
actually exist.
Yeah.
Called Kazam, but somewhere in an alternate universe. I feel like is time splitting. Like, so the hydrogen. This is the answer.
The only one that bothers me is what is it again? The
Fruit of the Loom cornucopia?
Well,
Oh, that does bother me.
that bothers me a little bit. And then
Pokemon, Pikachu's tail.
no.
C-3PO's leg.
I'm trying to remember what it
That was
is.
always been silver.
I can't remember.
Oh
Oh,
no!
well, couldn't have been that important.
But do you think when that happened? Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to try to answer the
bucket
question.
list. When people say that the bucket list, the idea of a bucket list is just from the movie.
Oh, it was way before the movie.
It was way before the movie.
Yeah.
And there's an internet thing where people are trying to convince me that it's
No.
just because of the movie.
No, that's
I
wrong.
think I've seen the internet thing.
That's wrong, and they're uncultured idiots.
You guys were making your bucket list back when you were like 8 years old, though.
No, but it was kind of like a thing. Like you, especially if you, the movie was based off the concept.
Or did
Yeah.
it introduce the concept?
No.
But
didn't.
that's the thing. If you look it up,
That's what I've done this too. So for me, I'm humble, you know.
What?
I will go. I guess the movie created the term.
No, it didn't.
Well, you know.
Do you think it did?
I don't know. I don't remember. I don't have enough of a frame of reference to be like, oh yeah, all the time I was talking about bucket list. People were always mentioning bucket list. Or is it something that just became so mainstream
No.
that it was now seems to persist
That's
in my
what
memory as a consistent thing? I don't know. I
She's
genuinely
typing.
don't know. And so I guess I would have to go back and look to see if in my diary I ever wrote about my bucket list.
I would guess that it was a term that existed, and then bucket list made it popular. Because why would us at the age we were at when that movie came out
Yeah.
even have a
That's what I would think
concept of
too.
it?
But I also, what Zach's talking about, I have also Googled it and saw that is a discussion, that it was a term that this movie is kind of invented or whatever, or the screenplay
but it's
initially.
not even like a well regarded movie. Like old people enjoyed it.
Yeah, I know. I don't think it was a mainstream hit, but I could see how it might have injected that term because everyone knew exactly what the movie was about because the title was so just perfectly descriptive and clever. I don't know.
I
don't know. I think that
I
the
went somewhere.
Hadron Collider, well, I mean, people were concerned because isn't it supposed to create a Big Bang? Isn't it simulating the Big Bang by sending particles at each other, like to crash into each other super hard?
So you thought I might make like a spin-off series
It would
or
create a black hole.
younger Sheldon?
Oh
Yeah,
my
a
God,
younger
Baby Sheldon. Have they
Yeah.
done Baby Sheldon? I feel like we're at that point. Oh,
One of my
wow.
biggest regrets is there would be a promo that would play on, I don't know what, maybe Hulu or something as young Sheldon was wrapping up. And it was the most it was somber music. And we're saying farewell to young Sheldon. And it would have all these soft
Very
music
poignant.
and really very poignant, beautiful shots. And then the last shot was the kid walking into camera going, Bazinga. It was like a parody. Like there's the fact that it was real and ran as an actual promo is the stupidest thing in the world. So yeah, I think if people thought it was going to create a black hole.
Okay, so you think black hole. Zach thinks it was going to create like a rift in space-time.
Bucket list.
It's going to create everyone's bucket list. I have to go with the rift in time thing because that's the thing that I've heard. We'll jump the tracks essentially, but is that how that works? Is like the Mandela effect is basically we're all in the same, what like cartoon is it where the car splits in half to avoid something? That's basically what we do.
Yeah.
We're on the same track, splits around. It's like Roger Rabbit or something. That's what we'll do.
Okay.
Also, speaking of Roger Rabbit, hey, the rights went back to the
I
author.
saw.
What does that mean for them, though?
I don't know.
They
For
could
us.
make a weird version of Roger Rabbit
Well,
that's not in any way related
As
to
in, the
Disney.
general consensus is that the book is infinitely worse than the movie.
It has a really cool idea, though, where when you talk, do you know this? When they speak, their words come out like speech bubbles.
Oh, yeah.
And they leave physical remnants of what they say behind. And that's how he solves the crime is they find a bunch of these like speech bubbles or something to that effect that they physically manifest.
Mm-hmm.
And so they basically disintegrate and fall apart. And I was like, that's kind of a really cool idea.
Yeah.
Anyway, what is the answer, Master?
Well, this comes from Chris too. He knows all the answers when it comes to space stuff. They were worried that it might create a microscopic black hole that could destroy the world.
Boom.
Black hole. That's what that song's about.
I probably know that because when Chris and I were living together, while I was sleeping, he'd whisper these types of things into my ear.
Because he wanted you to get smarter.
Yeah, he was trying to make me smarter.
Now I have the song from the baseball scene in Twilight stuck in my head.
Yeah.
You know, sorry.
No, talk about the Muse song from Twilight more.
That sounds right. I know what song it is.
Yeah, do you think Chris felt like our friendship isn't equal? I'm a lot smarter than James. I whispered to him.
When Chris and I lived together in college, we were dorm buddies, roommates. The dumb stuff that was coming from both of our respective laptops, because we basically were like on opposite corners of the room. We'd mostly wear headphones, but sometimes not. And the dumb stuff, Chris, he doesn't care. He'll want me to tell this. He would get obsessed with the dumbest shit ever. That was so funny to me. There was a song that he would listen to all the time, and I wish I could find it. It was in a commercial with an alligator or a crocodile that would walk next to like a model in a weird liminal space. And there was this song and he would play this song all the time, not because he necessarily liked it. Maybe he did kind of, but because it was so funny to him. and this is like the age of Winamp and Napster, and like everyone has, playing on their iTunes and stuff. So, but this is the song he would listen to all the time. So funny. He'd also watch Pumping Iron a lot.
Just over and over again. What a
Why?
specific.
And then he also found the documentary about Ronnie Coleman. Where it's just like following Ronnie Coleman around for 3 days, and all he does is eat steak and lift weights and say, "Yeah, buddy."
For anyone listening who doesn't know who Ronnie Coleman is, he's a
know.
Oh, okay.
They know.
Worth looking up some clips of Ronnie Coleman.
Tell us who he is.
He's a bodybuilder that is just so fun to watch. His catchphrases and his zest for life. I love him. I think he's
Ain't nothing but a peanut.
Ain't nothing but a peanut. All I know is him as like a meme, and I love it.
Yeah.
He's very amusing.
I just keep imagining Dabney Coleman.
Yeah, it's basically the same guy.
Yeah.
Basically the same guy.
Miss him. I miss Dabney Coleman. The whole second verse
of
Rihanna's song SOS, SOS, please, is made up of 1980s song titles strung together as sentences.
Oh, yeah.
Name two.
1980 songs strung in a sequence.
Yeah, she takes the song titles and
the
uses
song
them as the
itself
lyrics.
is Tainted Love, right?
By Squeeze?
By Soft Cell,
Soft Cell.
right? So Tainted Love must be in there, right?
I don't know. Anytime we list things,
Tainted Love.
I become fearful because I'm just going to start rattling things. Waterworld. Is it Waterworld?
AJ doesn't know like this
Take
kind of popular
On Me
music either.
is probably in there.
Prince of Thieves.
Karma Chameleon.
Yeah.
Rihanna's-
So you can slide it right in. No one
Goes
even
in
notices.
anywhere.
It just sounds like words.
Take
On Me is one?
Yeah.
Not Tainted Love, though.
No.
Okay, so they just...
That'd be too on the nose.
Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Is that are you talking about...
1990?
What is it? My Blue something?
What
or-
about... yeah.
I think that's the 90s.
Pass.
No, we can come up with
No,
it.
I haven't gotten a pass yet because I don't know
I
any
Just Died
80s
in Your
songs.
Arms Tonight by the Cutting Crew.
Everybody Wants to Rule the World.
Everybody Wants to Rule the World is a great one.
That is a good one. Battlefield Earth.
Not an 80s song.
Okay.
title.
Bicentennial Man.
Nope.
Okay.
Also not an 80s song. You're just listing movies from the 90s,
Yeah.
right?
Well, we know that that's my knowledge base. I'm stuck between the bookends of 89 and 2001.
Beat It? Is Beat It in
Beat
there?
It, Thriller should be in there. Iran, parentheses, So Far Away.
Well, you guessed two.
Oh,
We
good.
got
Thank
two of
God.
them.
Yeah.
Whew, I was holding my breath the whole time.
Okay, so here are the lyrics. Take on me, You know inside you feel it right. Take me on. Take
Okay,
on me. So
Wait,
take
okay. All right, so
I could just die up in your arms tonight.
Cutting Through.
I melt with you.
Okay.
Nice.
That song, I Melt With You.
You got me head over heels.
Okay.
Boy, you keep me hanging on.
Spin me right round.
The Way You Make Me Feel.
Wow.
So you got there. You got
We got
two.
a couple of them.
That was pretty close.
A couple of them.
I was close with pass.
Wait, wasn't The Way You Make Me Feel? Wasn't that in 79? Wasn't Off the Wall in 79? Or was that in 80s?
We don't know. We're not
Come on,
old.
Zach.
I'm sorry.
Come on, Zach. Come on. Come on. What are you doing?
I have no idea.
You're really Zach Braffing this right now, okay? You're Braffing this. You're the Braff of the podcast.
I didn't mean to be that.
Punching us in the stomach
I'm
with
not even the Zach of the
No.
podcast.
No,
You're the Braff.
You're the Braff of the podcast.
It's been a while since Zach's had to apologize on this podcast. So
Well, not really. I actually want to point out a couple weeks ago, Zach went on a big tirade about paydays being not a chocolate bar. He's 100% right. They introduced a chocolate version of Payday in 2020, which is like 50 years after the question about the microwave. And he's right. It's not a chocolate bar in any way. Not that he needed the confirmation, but for anyone who doubted him.
do I need to apologize?
No one does.
No.
Except for I guess the guy, the scientist who referred to it as a
Who's
chocolate
been
bar.
long dead. Just want to take a quick minute here to shout out Ninja Hunter 6925.
Nice.
Who gave us a super on YouTube. Thank you so much. And with the comment, guys, get some BK chicken fries. I personally have never had BK chicken
I haven't
fries.
either.
Oh. Should we?
Should we?
Are
Yeah,
they
I think we
just-
should.
Thin chicken? Is it chicken?
Shaped
What
like
is it?
fries.
It's like this is
Yeah.
like
It's-
chicken
it's-
fried steak where I don't know what meat
No,
it is.
it's chicken breaded in the shape of fries.
Okay, so it's just like a thin. It's like a
Chicken.
thin chicken.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you imagine if when we died, instead of getting buried, you could choose what sort of food item you would be? So it's like, instead of chicken fries, it'd be human fries. It'd be like,
And then
I'd
who
just
gets
be-
to eat me?
Well, that part I leave up to God. But I want to, if you could choose the kind of food, like would a chicken ever want to choose to be, you look very excited. Sure, you can eat my chicken fry body.
I don't
when
know.
I
No,
die.
no, no, no.
Is that,
What
yeah.
if instead of putting that you're an organ donor, you put which restaurant you want
want to
your
be served at?
Yeah. I think that's totally cool.
Arby's, put me in the roast beef.
Yeah, put me in the
Chili's
bag of
for
beef.
a Chili's 2.
Mhm.
That's I want to be in the airport.
Is it TOO?
Yeah.
Why is that funny? It's funny, and I don't know why.
'Cause you get Chili's
two as well.
We already ate, but we could get Chili's 2.
Yeah. Little Chili's for the plane.
Another thank you and shout out to Zanks for their super as well. Thank you, Zanks.
Zanks.
Okay, back to the questions
Okay.
here.
Wait, what's a super?
Should I DoorDash some chicken fries?
They
When we
would
do
get
that-
here in time.
Ninja say 6925 would want.
You're right.
But we need more food than that. That's not enough food.
There's nothing worse than people on a podcast eating.
Yeah,
Like people who are like,
well,
I'm
they
going to
might not
try
get
this.
it until we're done.
169.25.
They didn't request the sounds of us eating.
It's his last request.
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
It's just a request,
Oh.
not last.
Do you think chicken fries died and in their last will and testament it said, turn me into the chicken fries? Is that why it's their last
Yeah.
request? Okay.
Why did they?
Wait, did you just call Ninja Hunter chicken fries?
Did I call them chicken fries?
You said chicken fries request to become
You're
chicken
so
fries.
Sorry, I've already think of them in a different way now that they've
Yeah.
passed on.
If we get a super from chicken fries,
we know who it is. A posthumous donation. Is that what a super chat is? Someone
basically,
goes,
somebody
Yeah,
can
yeah.
give you
Here's $5, kid. Get some chicken
they
fries.
can pick whatever amount
well,
they
thank
want.
you, chicken fries, Ninja Hunter.
69.25.
69.25.
I need to
Yeah.
see if I can read this next question without salivating because now I'm hungry.
Mm,
If you worked as a factory lector, like Hannibal Lecter,
okay.
during the 19th or early 20th century, what might your job have been?
Is there any other word that lector other than Hannibal? Delector? Like delectable? Your taster.
Well,
You taste all the things.
Oh,
And-
yeah.
it's a real word. Yeah.
Wow, wow.
elector.
and you're eating ease. I think you're a taster. You got to taste all the weird stuff.
That
What
would
kind
be
of factory?
great.
Is this any factory?
Chicken Fry Factory.
I remember seeing I think it was a 60 Minutes, the last story of a 60 Minutes where they showed the ice cream tester at the Haagen-Dazs factory. And I was like, got a little golden spoon. And then he just swishes it around in his mouth. I'm like, how the hell do you get that job? What schooling do you do? But
Nepotism is the answer.
Yeah. I
almost
feel like
certainly.
that's the perfect job for like a swindler of some kind. Someone that's like, yeah, I'm an ice cream man. Yeah, I know. I could taste any kind of, like, you have to come in real confident
Oh,
and real weird to be able to assert yourself for that sort of position.
you know he's got a vanity license plate that's like, it's
Cream man.
yeah.
It just says, I
Gosh.
see man.
And probably the hedges on his front lawn of his mansion are shaped like ice cream cones.
Yeah, I'm a super taster.
Yeah.
I can
yeah.
taste anything.
He's that guy.
How
Oh,
much
is that-
do you think he makes?
You got rosemary on your sweater? I can smell it.
$50,000 a year.
He probably
Oh,
makes
wow.
$50K a year, but he makes big bank in the insider
Endorsements.
training.
Oh, yeah.
Endorsements, Nike.
Okay.
It's into it,
Well,
yeah.
Do you know if you get your own Ben and Jerry's that you don't get to pick the flavor?
Wait, you
what do
mean if
mean?
one's named after you? Like if we
Yeah.
have an answer for it, Ben and Jerry's.
Yeah.
Wait,
You
so
know,
if you're saying if I'm Jimmy Fallon or Stephen Colbert, I don't even
they
get to
just
pick my
send you
flavor?
like 4 of them, and they're like, "Which one do you want?"
I trust their scientists more than I would trust myself.
I would trust myself.
I don't, because I think whatever flavor I would come up with, people would be disgusted. I go, oh, you know what? Pizza pineapple flavored ice cream represents me the
Yeah,
best. And they go, no one's eating it.
Yeah, it's chicken and rice flavored ice cream from
Yeah.
James Willems.
Yeah.
But I'm saying that I thought that a part of the process would be you get to go to the factory, you get to taste all the different combinations.
No.
This is a very Willy Wonka-esque fantasy that you have of like,
Yeah.
I've made it so big they're going to make an ice cream. Although they would make a candy drawer. It would be like those ice creams where they just put a bunch of candy and stuff in it, like the kitchen
Yeah.
sink.
That's a great idea, but they'll
Candy
never go with it.
drawer.
They have some sort of mundane chocolate with the
Yeah,
marshmallow.
because they used to have coffee Heath, and now it's just coffee and
coffee.
because they
lost the rights.
they couldn't they couldn't guarantee that Heath was naturally sourced or whatever the hell. So now they have some terrible
Wait,
coffee
Heath?
in there.
Is Heath a thing?
Like Heath Bar.
Yeah, but what is the Heath? That should be a question. That's a
What?
better question. Do we kill you? Have you died?
I've been
Have you
trying to think
passed on?
of what the answer for it, Ben and Jerry's flavor would be called.
Like,
You don't know, like cookie don't you want some, but
It
like
would be-
you don't know.
piggy flavored ice cream. It'd be little ham bits.
Ugh.
No.
Little warm smoked ham bits and some pork in there. I had this is a random thing. I went to Salt and Straw, which I don't know if it's local,
Oh, yeah,
but they
it's
had
Very good.
their Thanksgiving ones. And I was like, oh, that's really interesting. I was like, yeah, can I try all the Thanksgiving ones? Because these are all absurd.
He doesn't buy a cone. He just tries.
He didn't
them.
bring his wallet.
Didn't bring my wallet. I was like, oh, sorry. Sorry, I gotta go. But I tried and then purchased a scoop of the stuffing ice cream because I was like,
sounds pretty
they
good.
gave it to me and it was like, it just was cranberry. It was like Thanksgiving meal. So I got a spoon of the cranberry and I thought, wow, that's really, really good. And then when I got the scoop, I didn't realize the rest of it was basically stuffing flavored in the sense that it was like a rich rosemary bread with some cranberry. And as I was eating it, I was just going, ugh. Like it was so disgusting that I had to throw it out.
We've
But
had these.
it is
Yeah.
unpleasant.
Yeah.
That's the problem with
Um,
Salt and Straw is their savory flavors. They forget to be ice cream.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sometimes I'm impressed by the science. It wasn't Salt and Straw. It was some other fancy place I went to that had, it was campfire marshmallow.
Oh yeah,
And
We've
I
talked about this a
Jennings
few
has that.
times.
And I went-
the campfireness of it. They get it right.
It's
But
great.
then you're like, I don't really want this for a whole dish of ice cream.
No, it's like you're eating smoke. Like it tastes
Yeah,
exactly
it's
like a
great.
campfire and it's incredible. But then at a certain point, you're like, well, I would say I'm not really hungry.
Yeah.
you know?
I just feel like I'm chewing on a cigarette.
Yeah, pretty much. It's wild.
To give you a clue for this one, think about a lectern. You know what a lectern is?
Oh, it's a person who stands and says, "You over there," and then they're behind a thing. They're behind a thing and they point.
Yeah,
Is
isn't
it
the
like-
But it's
lectern
also a segue so they can drive around and bully people.
Is it someone who just goes, it's 5 o'clock?
Tells
His
everyone
whole
the time.
job is to just do things that we have clocks now to do or whatever. Like, oh, your shift is over. Like,
it's a
he's just a
modern
big
knocker-upper.
megaphone man.
What was the full name again?
a factory lector. You're kind of getting there, but
Announcements.
It's kind
You
of
go,
cuter than that.
"There's
Even
Cuter.
It's Steve's birthday cake is in the break room.
They had birthday cakes
I don't-
in factories.
yeah, I don't think they were giving him birthday cakes.
They were
I
like,
thought it was a comedy
they're like,
podcast.
damn it, Steve's still alive.
With these mortality rates, he should be dead.
Mhm.
A factory lector was an individual that was hired to read aloud to factory workers.
that's nice.
Most famously in Cuban and American cigar factories in the 19th and 20th centuries, early 20th century. And so they would like entertain and educate the workers because a lot of them were not literate. And so they would read like novels and newspapers and writings about politics. They would read to them while they worked.
It's like people
That's
listening to this
cool.
podcast.
Yeah, he came
many ways
and
we
they
are.
saw him, the cat in the hat.
We're like the answer for it lectors.
Yeah, we are modern factory because most of our audience actually works in factories. You know.
Gap Factory.
Gap Factory. Yeah.
So it's one guy standing at a thing reading. What if you didn't want to hear what he was reading?
I don't think you have the luxury.
Also, can you hear him? Is he on a large microphone where he's just like, reading out loud? The Grinch's heart grew 3 sizes to turn page that day. Like, what an annoyance.
I mean, would it be one of those big Hunger Games mics? I think.
Oh,
Like
and
the
they
ones
read
that
the Hunger
have like
Games?
the star around
Yeah.
it and they descend from above.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
that's probably what it was.
here's a little picture. There's just a guy standing there
Oh.
overlooking everyone.
And
Yeah, I guess he's
Peter
just kinda
painted
doing it.
himself to look like a rock and a tree
He's
and
barrel-
closed his eyes.
Barrel chested. So
Yeah. He's
He
got a
can
big
project.
voice. Wonder what they
I mean,
made there.
that's what people did all the time, right? Like they just have philosophers in Athens just standing on the corner, just screaming all day. So
It's a better time.
Yeah, you could get that at the Americana too.
yeah, it's different. It's different. They asked for $5 for a tip.
This next question goes out to our Kiwi listeners.
Wow,
The little birds?
Located on the western coast
Oh.
of the North Island of New Zealand,
We lost him.
the famous 90-mile beach boasts beautiful sunsets and some of the best surfing in the country. How long is the 90-mile beach?
I knew that was going to be
I
the question. I
feel
was
like
like,
you've
you're gonna
asked
ask
this
how
before.
long the 90-mile beach is.
I really like these stupid questions.
Have you not asked this one before?
No, I haven't.
No.
It's something like, it's like 110 miles or something, isn't it? It's like slightly over, but 90 miles, Sandy. I got nothing right now.
Do we think it's
Hello,
because
90 miles sounded not good. Sounded not as quite as nice. It's 110 miles.
That's
Sorry,
where they
I had
need
to-
the.
I had to find the accent.
You got a little bit of Michael Caine up in there.
A little
Rio.
bit of Michael. Well, this is just who I am. Hello. This is the man I choose to be.
Look at them. Don't
All
look
right,
at
now
me.
do it.
I'm going to
Tough.
stare right into your eyes.
do a tough New Zealand guy? Don't do.
I'm a just New
So you can't do it.
He can't do it. He
Yeah,
can't
it's
squeeze
just
it
made
out.
it.
He can't
Yeah.
squeeze it
I'll
out.
just do a haka, which I can't do.
No, don't do.
You'd
a
have to be
haka.
invited.
I'd have to be invited into the haka.
Mm-hmm.
But the way those guys do that,
Oh, I love it.
it's so
Love
cool. It's so cool. But I don't want to, I appreciate them doing it, but I'm not going to be one of those weird people that like, then I as a white man get a
Mhm.
tattoo of it.
Mhm.
I just want to watch other people do it and go, hell
you
yeah,
don't
that's
have tribal
awesome.
tattoos? I'm surprised.
Well,
You'd have to cover up all the barbed wires.
yeah. I got a lot
You
of
got the
those.
Pamela
I got an
Anderson.
eagle all on my back. Just a big American eagle riding a motorcycle.
Ben Affleck, Phoenix.
When
Does he
someone
have one of
gets an
those?
answer for a
Hmm.
tattoo, that's when we know we've made it.
No,
Well, they
we'll
may-
know we've made it when we're making money.
I'm also going to
Zach.
say
Mm. Does that
people
count?
that have AFI tattoos, those,
They count for
count.
us.
yeah.
The film,
No, the
American
band.
Film
The
Institute.
band.
Oh, there's a band called AFI.
Yeah.
We really should have chosen a different name. It
No,
could have been
we're
answer
trying to.
for.
We want that audience.
What about
I'd
answer for-
love to do a show with them. Could you imagine if we opened
Oh
for
my
AFI?
God. What if they opened
We-
for
the-
us?
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. We go out there. There's 30,000 raging people ready to see AFI, and then we do 50 minutes of this show on stage
Yeah,
to a chorus of boos.
yeah. We could do it at the American Film Institute. That sounds awesome.
Wow. Bring it
Yeah.
all together.
Be great.
How long is this famous 90-mile beach?
110
You think
miles.
20 more?
113. It's 20. What?
You think 20 more?
20. Only 20 is all we
I'm
can
just
afford.
trying to figure out what the kilometers would be.
Oh yeah, why are they using miles in the first place?
That's a great question.
Because
Hmm.
it sounded nice.
Hmm.
It sounded nice.
I think, the oceans are taking back the world. Rising water levels.
Oh, so you think it's less now? That's a smart answer.
So I think the ocean is taking it back. I think we're down to about probably 72 miles.
72
72
miles.
miles now. We got down
Used
to
to
72.
run all 90 back in my
Stevie.
day.
When I
82
grew up a
miles.
little boy in Auckland.
I think James is right.
72
72
exactly,
on the dot.
On
All
the
right, well,
dot.
can't argue with that.
Do you want to like Price is Right him on this one or anything?
71!
Whoa!
Wait, is
Okay.
that worse or better?
So the correct answer is that the beach is actually 55 miles long,
Wow.
which breaks Zach the closest.
Hey.
All right.
This is not
So I guess
true
makes-
Price is Right rules.
I guess it makes Zach right in the piggy of the podcast.
Hey.
Wow.
Oink, oink, sniff,
This is-
sniff.
Price is Right rules don't work in reverse. We all lost.
So everybody overbid.
Yeah.
So we all lose.
It's 88 kilometers long. The name likely originated from early European settlers who maybe incorrectly assumed its length based on how long it took them to travel by horse.
And they used
Because-
miles back then?
I don't know. I don't know why it's the mile. Maybe miles just sounds
that
better
makes
than.
sense. Yeah, kilometers is new.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I don't know why I thought miles. I guess because like the
there's no
metric.
reason miles don't make any sense is because they're archaic. There's no, but kilometers that someone came in and they said, we have brains now and we can figure out a logical
Everything
form
metrics
of
better.
measurement. Yeah.
It's inches.
They're all in tens.
I hate being like, well, how many centimeters and millimeters is great. It's awesome. It makes sense. Whereas you go, it's an eighth of an inch is
Yeah.
insanity.
Yeah, I know.
Like, yeah. Anyway.
Well, but this is not like a new debate.
No, not at all. We bring it up often. It just makes me insane.
This is his stand up. He gets
This is it. But
he
there's
gets on
nothing
his
funny
open mic.
about it.
He goes, what's the deal with inches and miles? Huh? Who came up with these things? I prefer the metric system.
And everyone laughs and
Yeah,
they carry
big
me
laugh.
on their shoulders.
Yeah. And then AFI comes out. Hey, Miss Murder.
When metric comes out,
Then metric is there too. Yeah. They're on
Perfect.
an opposing stage though. So
Yeah. Is there an Imperial band name Imperial? Imperial Standard?
I don't know.
Yeah, howdy. We're Imperial Standard.
Eminem could be there and he could perform songs from 8 Mile.
Okay, perfect. It's actually 5 miles.
Damn archaic.
All right, here's a question. What year did AFI release their first full-length album? Answer that and stay fashionable.
Oof. Well, let's think. Okay,
I don't know
then.
anything about them.
It has to be what? Mid 90s?
2001?
Late 90s?
Well,
No.
they're named after
2001?
us, so it's got to be 2025.
I feel like they've
we
probably been
inspired them.
around long. They're probably like a travel touring band, and then they broke out eventually with some of their bigger hits that we know, which would have been in the 2000s.
yeah, well, say what?
But I'm
give
gonna
me
go-
One.
I'm
give
gonna
me one.
One of their early songs.
Yeah, one of
Or
their
any of their
breakout
songs.
hits.
Miss Murder, right? Didn't they do Miss Murder?
I don't.
From Loki?
Yeah, I think so.
Right? Hey, Miss Murder, can I? Wasn't that AFI? Yeah. I sang it
don't know.
perfectly. I'm the only true fan. Listen, I'm
Yeah.
the only true fan. Now, you guys are going to get booed when we're touring with them.
Oh, man.
I'm going to say 98.
Okay.
They cracked out in 98.
All right. So yeah, they had a little bit of a proving ground period before they hit it big.
I have
What do
no
you
concept.
think?
Like
AJ?
Sugar
I got-
Ray.
2025, because they're named after us. I mean, that's any other answer is insane.
Who came first, chicken or the egg?
Us. AFI, answer for it, and they're named after us.
What
It's
does
like
it stand
Rufio or Bangarang is what's the name of? There's a band named Rufio, I think. Clearly, Rufio was named after the band.
Let's see. What does band AFI? Maybe I should have asked you what AFI stood for.
Answer for it.
Audio Fidelity Initiative.
A
Audio.
fire inside.
Oh.
A Fire Inside?
They
Yeah.
all probably have Phoenix tattoos.
A Fire Inside is kind of a better name for a band than AFI. but
Yeah.
What do I know?
I think you wouldn't also with the A. I don't know that you would give the A the initial.
Yeah,
It
so it
sound-
should just be FI.
I bet that they, in their mind, they said, well, this way we have the option to change what it stands for if we need to. If we, at some point down the road, need to pivot it to name it after a funny trivia podcast,
idiot.
then
That's what it
we
stands
could,
for.
then we could do that.
Answer that and stay fashionable. Their first album was released 1995, July 4th,
wow.
1995. But then it was re-released April 22nd, 1997. So James a little closer there on
But
the
still
re-release.
broke out. Prices were busted.
incredible.
You didn't know about them until the re-release.
Yeah, that's when
So-
I kind of caught up with
Yeah.
them. But yeah, 90s. Yeah, all those bands they started. It's like Sugar Ray.
Well, this has been another episode of AFI, the podcast.
Yeah,
Oh.
the podcast,
Trivia
not
podcast.
the band.
And
Not
not
the
the podcast about the band either. Thank you for subscribing and for listening to the show, sharing it, leaving us reviews. Oh, the reviews are so helpful.
Oh,
I feel like I'm eating chicken fries when I read those reviews.
Those chicken fries are made of my corpse.
Oh.
Changes things.
From the future, though.
I'm gonna have
I
one
sent
more.
them back.
Are you really going to order chicken fries? Remember?
Yeah, I am.
You didn't have time to come to lunch with us, but you got time for ordering chicken.
Well, it comes to my door.
Yeah, the fries come to him. It's different than him going to the fries. He'd never go to the fries.
We're not going to Burger King as a group.
We could.
You could.
Could we?
I don't know if we'd
I don't
ever
know where
see
one
each
is.
other
Would
again
we?
after that.
All right. Well, see everybody. We're going to Burger King.
Going to Burger
Bye,
King.
everybody.
Cabs are here.
Home.
Is that what you used to say?
Yeah.
I don't know what that was in reference to, but you said it.
It
and
was
it's nice.
Jersey Shore.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bye.
Answer For It is an Airwave Media podcast.